7 clients in 14 days. I didn't believe it either, but it's real. And one of my students in my community just did this. Let me show you how. What is up, everybody? I am here today with Rodgina, and she has landed 7 paying clients on high level in 2 weeks. Rodgina, is this true, or are you making this up?
No, it is true.
Tell us how you did this. This is insane.
I actually, what I've done is I actually reached out to content creators and business owners and travel agents, and actually, because they're actually duct taping all of their equipment together, like they're doing mini chat, they're doing a scheduler, they're doing all these different things. And I let them know that GHL actually does all of that all in one. So I've got 7 and actually reaching out to 11 more. And I've got a whole prospect of lists that I've actually scraped to be able to get more people also.
And how are you reaching out to these people?
I'm doing cold calling, emails, and text messaging, and like I said, calling them.
Wow. So it's really been 2 weeks and you've landed 7 clients.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I want 30 before the 30 days is up. That's my goal. Or
That's
over 30.
If you do that, we're doing another video because that'd be historic.
I'm ready for it.
So tell us a little more about how you do stuff, what services you're offering. Just walk us through in detail what that looks like and any kind of tips you want to give people, because this is pretty powerful, the fact that you ramped up this quickly, Rodgina. I mean, it really is.
I'm a neurodivergent ADHD individual, and I constantly have to be busy. So with this AI, I actually have done, I constantly stay up. I like to build apps. I love to do emails. I mean, I love to do content totally, but I love to reach out to people and be able to help them and give them success. So I started a community, and I've got like 120, I believe, in the community of people that are trying to learn AI, but they just can't get it. And I've actually put all my eggs all in one basket because I love AI. I think it's amazing. And if we don't take part of it right now, we're going to honestly get left behind, because AI is the new way, just like the internet was when it came out, and just like the cell phones. And the people that are saying absolutely no AI are the same individuals that are carrying a cell phone around now. I'm trying to teach them, it doesn't have to be all AI like I do, but there's so many different ways that you actually can use AI and benefit from. That is my goal.
Now, what's your favorite service on high level as far as AI speaking? Like, what's the thing that's like, holy shit, this is incredible? Like, what's that one thing that just blows you away?
The AI studio is absolutely, oh my gosh, it is just, I have built, and people only ask for one website, but it's like, no, you gotta have 4 to choose from. You just can't choose one. It's just not that. It's just not that way. So you gotta have 4.
Yeah, you do. What do you think about the AI agents?
The AI agents, that is something, is just, that is absolutely amazing how you can actually get from A to Z in such a short time with the AI agents. I love the fact that, you don't have to answer your phone.
It's huge. It's huge.
It
So
is.
walk us through your day to day, Regina, because you're moving really fast for someone that just started. So I'm curious, like, because you said you're neurodivergent. Do you just wake up, immediately start working? What's that look like?
I do. I honestly, I get up. I literally, a lot of times, I hurry and get dressed, and then I immediately come on and get online. I actually have my laptop sitting right next to my bed. So it's awful. I'm obsessed with, my husband's like, I've never seen anybody or see you so obsessed with something, but it's like you could put anything in AI and get pretty much anything you want out of it. And that's why I'm so obsessed with it, because there's so many different things that it can do on your daily basis. I actually also have an app that I've created for the elderly. It's called Digital Silver Surfers, and I haven't launched it yet, but it's ready to go. But I want to be able to teach the elderly people sitting in the comfort of their own home, like if their TV goes wrong, it's the output, how to work a cell phone, how to do FaceTime. I want to be able to set them up for communication with their family. It's, so many people are like, I don't know what to do with this dumb phone. That's my father-in-law. He's like, this dumb phone, I don't know. It's calling people. I didn't even call him.
Yeah.
So that's my goal, is to help people be able to get, whether it be AI, but the content I've actually got from literally setting up their phone, setting up email, Facebook content, and then all the way to actually building an app is what I've actually got on that app.
That's amazing. So you basically just wake up and go immediately to work.
I do. I do.
That's amazing. And you know what? I actually recommend, guys, for everyone watching to do the same because AI is one of those things where it's just like when the internet first got started. There's going to be a period of about a year plus where
Yep.
it's super easy to make money and win. Just like you're getting 7 clients. Like this
Yep.
idea is that you want to get in on it now. And what so many people do is they wait until
Yep.
everyone knows about it. But at that point, the opportunities come and gone.
Yep.
And then they
Yep.
miss out. They literally miss out. And this is like, again, you put it perfectly. It's like the internet when it first got started. And if you don't get in on it now, you will miss out. And who
Mhm.
knows what missing out means? I mean, that could be financial disparity. It could be not having the right future. I mean, this is the biggest opportunity I've ever seen, ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just
Absolutely.
absolutely insane. So let's talk about client acquisition. How much time do you put into that? You said you cold called. What's that looking like? Are you doing that a lot?
I normally do it probably 4 to 6 hours a day. I actually go and help, at a company. I actually work there 30 hours a week, but I put anywhere from 8 to 10 hours a day probably in AI and content and
What's your
customer face.
yeah? What's your cold calls looking like, Regina? Again, you don't have to do a full rehearsal, but like, give me a little
I
gist.
just
So
basically, call them and tell them that I've found them on Google, and that I seen that they either, 1, do not have a website, and that's actually who I've been really targeting is people who don't have a website at all. They've got good Yelp reviews and good Google reviews, but they don't have a website at all. So that's normally who I target. And if I have their email or their text messaging, their actual cell phone, I actually will take a picture of their website that I've actually created for them, send it to them and tell them, hey, I want to talk to you about, this. Would you be interested? Said, I've already got it all done for you. All you got to do is just take a look at it.
wow. Okay, so you're just using the vibe coder and you're just spitting it out.
Yep. Yep.
I love it. I love it. I mean, that's a very powerful way to do it. Let's shift gears and talk about the community a bit. What do you think about the community? I know you're part of it. I see you always posting your wins. What are your thoughts? You also said you're in other communities. Give me your honest feedback on that.
I really like the community. Number one, it's like it's open, and there's like I love the fact that we have a variety of 7 different calls a week, and it's not like the same person every time. It's like you get different, and I love to be able to learn from different people. That's what's really amazing. That it's not just one person.
Yeah,
Because
I always say that, Regina. It's so powerful because
yeah,
you have like Jordan, you have Cedric, you have John, you have all these different people, Anna, where they're covering different parts of the journey.
yeah,
Because what a lot of communities have is they have one kind of coach or they have a VA that is very multidimensional. But it's like, if you want to do Facebook ads, we have people for that. If you want to get one-on-one
yeah.
help with sales, we have people. If you want to learn how to cold call, we have people. Like it's master high level. Like it's every step I've covered to make it like the perfect kind of hand-holding experience for beginner or advanced.
I've been watching you guys for a very long time. It's like you guys, not only are you educational, but you're also entertaining. And that's what I like.
So if you want to get access to the same community that Regina is part of, the one we're talking about literally 2 seconds ago, there is a 30-day free trial link of High Level right down below. When you sign up with that, you get access to the entire community for free. And let me tell you, we have over $15,000 worth of bonuses for free. Check this out. So that's a private community full of winners where you can ask questions and get support. All the trainings, snapshots, pre-built out systems, sales scripts, and every asset you could possibly need, all done for you in here. Most importantly, up to 7 live coaching Zoom calls that you can attend for free, even ones with me, the Go High Level Wizard. Guys, we have help with getting clients, help with sales, more help. Like we got everything in here. Everything you could possibly need with different coaches helping you on this journey through everything you need. And again, all of this, as you see, is free. No one else offers this, and this will be the ultimate hand-holding experience you can't get anywhere else. And this is the exact community that Rodgina is part of. You can also message me whenever you want up in that right-hand corner. So if this interests you and you want a ton of hand-holding and all this help for free, go right down below, go to the 30-day free trial, start it, or upgrade under me and you still get access. Or there is another link if you already have high level and you're fully upgraded where you can get into this community. And I'm telling you guys, there is no community like this. So thanks for watching. Let's get back to the video. Yeah, well, we also, and I appreciate that, Regina, but one of the things we've been doing is we're really moving into showing more real life stuff because a lot of the other people don't show that because they don't do it. But me and Dom, like I have a video coming out where I have me filming on the Meta glasses talking to a business owner. Like we're going through very real sort of video so people can see like, okay, this is how it's done. This is how you do that.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. So yeah, that's
I've
incredible.
got to get me a pair of Meta glasses. I've got to. Those things are so interesting.
Well, here's the thing, they're amazing, but you can also get content anywhere because if you don't turn them on, they double as sunglasses, nice ones at that. So you're
Mhm.
outside, you just turn it on and hold down the button, and you can now film whenever you want, and
Mhm.
it stays
That's
safe.
awesome.
So it's like the easiest way to get really high quality content. So if you're out meeting a business owner, it's like, hey, I want to get some content. Just turn on the glasses and say, hey, I'm going to film you. Obviously, ask
Yeah.
permission, but
My next goal is I actually have reached out to probably 30 of the businesses around us. I'm actually going to go in and actually show them. I'm going to take my laptop with me, show them exactly, what is possible because a lot of the companies around here are actually owned by the elder generation, and they have. I mean, they're still doing pencil and pen, but I feel like they'll the voicemails, and it's like, no, you come in on a Monday and got 50 voicemails. That's no, let's do this a different way. So my goal is to try to help them out, and even if it is just a little bit, even like a website per se.
yeah, and that's the huge delta though that a lot of people don't see right now is that there's all these business owners that don't want to learn AI. A lot of the older people don't even want to hear about it, but everyone
Yeah,
keeps just saying AI, AI, AI. If you go in and show them and they go, "Oh, that actually makes sense. It's not
yeah,
scary."
yeah.
There is so much money in that gap. Like
Mm.
so much money and so many people are missing the mark. Like you can at this point you can just go through and start rebuilding people's websites easy. Like that's such an easy thing to do and make a lot of money do it and then upsell them on the agents, the automations, reputation management. Like we're living in an age where it's never been easier to do a good job for people, but people for some reason are still sucking at it.
Yeah. Well, and I think a lot of it is like the media. The media's got it like the AI is going to do all this stuff. It's going to take, and that's not necessarily the case. I just hate when the media makes it sound like the AI is the beast or whatever. It's just like, no, that's not the case. You can do AI and do best for it. You can do best case scenario for it, or you could let it destroy you. But either one, you've got to learn the basics of it to see what you can do with it.
100%. And I love the point you made about the media and all that stuff because their whole goal is nonstop fear mongering. That's
Yeah,
all those idiots do. It's from either side. All it is to constantly put you in a state of fear so you don't take action. But in reality, no one can predict the future.
that's exactly
No
right.
one like this. We're not some. We don't have some sort of crystal ball here. So it's like our job now is look at what we can see a couple steps ahead and immediately just start moving forward and implementing. That's our job, not doing all this other shit. Just like
Yeah,
you're doing, which is perfect. Me and the other people in the community that are crushing it's like there's a lot of money and a lot of people to be helped right now. Go do that.
absolutely.
Stop
Yeah.
living in your head.
And my problem is I when people say, like, when I first talk to people, and this is something I've got to get over, they're like, well, I've been down in my business and I'm $60,000 behind. It's like, okay, well, I'll do this for you for $1,000. And then after I walk away, I'm like, that was probably 10,000, but what, just wait. It's like, it is what it is. But I'm gonna see that they make a difference. And then that's gonna be, that's where things are gonna turn then.
Well,
I've done that for several people. I've done it to where, here, try this kind of thing. Give me a month and then tell me what you think.
what you can do on top of that too, what you'll see is that like you can start just selling them more stuff. That's what a lot of people don't understand with the go high level kind of spaces. Like one client is worth multiple services. And so many people think, oh, I have one client, end of story. It's like second money is easier than first money. You can keep doubling down and
Yeah,
build your entire system out and make a lot. Like, I think the vast majority of people don't understand just how much money you can make off one person. Because if you're
absolutely.
getting them an ROI and you're helping them, they'll pay you whatever it's worth.
Yeah.
There's no like number, like it doesn't exist. It's like whatever you want it to be.
Yeah. And I always try to play that. What is it worth to you? And the lady, she flipped it back on me. She goes, no, you just tell me the price. And I'm like, you knew what I was doing. You knew what I was doing. You were wanting to say, because I mean, she's working, you know, I think she said she was working 12 hours a day plus actually working. And it's like, no, time is money here. We need to get you some time back. And that's my goal, is time is money. And that's where I'm trying to reach. Like, even the people that are on TikTok, they go live, for 6 hours a day, but 3 in the morning, at night, or vice versa, or whichever. But they also spend all that time creating the content. It's like, let's reuse your content. Let's do, so I'm tying a lot of things in with that. And I'm also using the scheduler for Go High Level for these people. That way they don't have to worry about, trying to, well, I didn't post, I forgot to post. And it's like, no, let's get your content out now. Let's get it scheduled. That way you don't have to worry about that part of it.
100%. Actually, speaking of social media, have you seen the Ask AI where it can build out an entire month's worth of social media and schedule it for you?
No, I was actually on that yesterday after your video the other day where you was running all these different things at one time. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try it. So I actually started adding the Ask AI last night.
It's insane. I mean, no joke, Rodgina. You can create an entire, even 2 months worth of social media. And unlike some of these other apps or ChatGPT, where it creates the post and then you have to copy paste, it creates them, goes through them, adds hashtags, adds tags, then schedules and manages. Like with one prompt, it does all of it. And I'm telling a
Oh,
ton of
wow.
people right now, like, get businesses social medias, give them that for free to boost the deal. Just be like, hey, I'll
Mhm.
throw in social media because it does zero work for you. They don't know that though.
Right, right, yeah. And that's the thing. A lot of people, they're like, well, it didn't. And one of the people that actually is in my community, I actually showed them like how fast it'll go. And they're like, well, why do you charge people for that? And I said, that's my advantage. I've got that to help me. That's the thing. It's not like, and if they ask, then, hey, yeah, I did build this with AI, but you also have to know how to prompt the AI because junk in, junk out. And that's the thing. A lot of people don't know how to do it. It's like, build this for me. And they don't go into details, trying to get it to actually do what it needs to actually do. That's the,
Couldn't agree more. Now let's shift gears because we're gonna wrap this up here soon in a couple last questions. This one's really important though, because I think that this is gonna help the people watching. So you've come in, you've landed 7 clients in 2 weeks, you're crushing, you're learning AI with Go High Level, you're just an absolute beast. What do you have to say to beginners, Rodgina, coming into the community or high level beginners in general? Okay, that don't really know what to do, but they're like, how do I get my first client? How do I, be like you? How do I do this? What is the exact piece of advice and framework you give them so that they could have a better foothold?
I feel like when people open up GHL, because it does have so much stuff, you try to master everything. And the thing is, learn one thing at a time, master that, and then go to the next problem or the next, learn the next. Because if you try to focus on everything that is inside GHL, it's overwhelming and you'll just shut it. Because I've actually had a GHL account for almost a year now. And I would start to learn it, and it's like, oh gosh, this is overwhelming. I can't get, but you don't have to do that now. AI's in there now, and you could actually benefit that. So don't try to master all of GHL. Learn one thing to get things started, and then just keep adding to it. That's my advice.
And what would you say for the prospecting side, which is the side that makes them money, which is the most important side? Because that's where people get tripped up on. They just live inside their head. They
Yeah.
never take action. I mean, sounds like you just immediately started calling people. So
I do, and that's the thing. It's you're not going to be perfect. And mine at the very beginning, I was constantly trying to perfect things. You don't even know what perfect is because if for somebody that doesn't have a website, anything is better than what they have because
yeah,
they don't. And that's the thing. It's like, just learn and you learn as you go. That's my philosophy. You just got to keep going. And you're cold calling, you're going to stumble up the very first 10, 20 that you do. But the more knows you get, it's like, okay, that didn't work. Then let's try this. And then that's when you actually start really getting something that's successful for you is because you learn as you go.
that's incredible. Couldn't agree more. Now, for the final question, Rodgina, and this is more one specific to you. Where do you see yourself in the next 3 months? What's your vision looking like? Because you're clearly moving quickly, but where do you honestly see yourself?
I want to be able to be known for the person that actually helps individuals that have no idea. And my goal is to help at least 90 people or 100 people even, that has learned AI, that doesn't know anything about AI, has learned a little bit enough to know that they need it in their business to keep their business going. Because if they don't, I feel like somebody's going to replace them because they do not have the AI to help them keep up with people. That's the thing.
I hear that. And you said 100 clients, you think?
Yes, I want to have at least 100 clients by my 90-day mark.
That's amazing. And do you have an MR goal?
I, no, not really. I really haven't. I no, I really haven't. Money doesn't really drive me as much as seeing success in helping people. What I want a new car, but I mean, other than that, that's, but I want to be able to, be able to help as many people as I can. That's my goal.
If you had to say something that you would just be like, this is nice, forget the new car, like, what would be that kind of ballpark?
Probably 10,000.
Perfect per month. Yeah, I mean, that's totally doable at the pace you're at. 100%. Well, any last questions for me or anything else you want to tell the people watching, Rodgina? Any wisdom you want to
You
impart?
just got to start. That's the thing. If you're sitting on the fence and you don't know, or if you do have a GHL account, you need to get in there and utilize it. And if you are somebody that has a GHL account for, like, say, a sub account, but you don't have access to something, there's all kinds of people that could actually help you with that. That's the thing.
I couldn't agree more. Rodgina, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your time, and I keep looking forward to seeing your wins in the community.
Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you.
Of course. Bye-bye now.
Bye.